Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Tonight from yet again Stone Brewing Company. This is their Revengeful Spirit Imperial IPA in this very colorful pink can. It's an IPA with pineapple and mandarin oranges in it. It is 8.1% ABV. I have to be honest, I saw this in the store and the first thing I thought was, why is Stone coming out with yet another version of an IPA? But if you watch any of my videos over the years, Stone Enjoy By used to be my number one beer. I have fallen off that bandwagon because of, I think, a lot of recipe changes and different versions that I don't think are even close to what it was before. However, that being said, I think Stone is one of the big five that have really exploded the craft beer market, and they deserve a lot of credit, and they know what they're doing, and they usually do it very well. So, that being said, that's why I purchased a six-pack of this in cans. I think it was $13. It wasn't outrageous for the six-pack. Again, so what they said, quick review on this one before we open it up, see what we have in the can. Said back in 2017, they debuted the Stone Vengeful Spirit IPA. Again, brewed with mandarin and pineapple. And the purpose was to demonstrate its glorious whole fruit that can be added to an IPA. So again, they tried to make a more aggressive version of the beer, which is this one, with extra hops alongside some real citrus and tropical fruit. So basically, it's what they're saying is the Revengeful Spirit IPA is a beer like Revenge itself. It's best served cold. So there's your joke for the review. What else can I tell you? Of course, with Stone, they use the word dank hop in there. They love that word. Creamy mouthfeel, full to the palate. A healthy finish and solid bitterness. I mean, most of their beers are very consistent. For the price point and the quality you get, it's hard to beat Stone. And the other cool thing they did about this was, it says overall, it says, we did several pilots around to release this Vengeful Spirit IPA. This amped up version features more hops and a higher ABV that really intensifies an already intense beer. So really good description on this one. I really like the artwork on the can. Lots of carbonation. Wow. Nice oranges color, a little bit hazy, but it's not cloudy. Really nothing residual floating around as far as inside there with the brewing process, so fairly well filtered, but it definitely has, I mean, there's a ton of carbonation and bubbles coming off of this. So the head on it's perfectly white. I didn't pour it very aggressively, but it's still kind of sticking around. Definitely smells like mandarin oranges. The sweetness of the pineapple is there, but as far as the aroma, it doesn't jump forward like the way the mandarin oranges do. Hop-wise, you can definitely smell some hops in there. Maybe, I don't think they even, I'm pretty sure they didn't tell us, but it's more along something like, so yeah, there's mosaic, laurel, and mandarin Bavaria hops in here. You can definitely smell some mosaic in there, some floral notes to it. There's definitely a little bit of like a pine needle background to it. The citrus is definitely overpowering, though, and it should be. That's what they say this is. 8.1% ABVs, doesn't smell very boozy. We'll see how it tastes. As we say, cheers. Let's get into the glass. That's what it is. I mean, again, kudos to Stone. Up front, it's got a real nice mouthfeel to it. It fills your palate. It coats it with a little bit of orange. Again, there's some sweetness with some other citrus notes to it. Middle of the palate at the end, it really just coats your mouth with nice fresh hop flavor. The mosaic hops come out there. There's a little bit of bite with what I would assume are from the Bavaria hops, with a little bit of maltness to it, but it's again a very front forward fruity and a little bit in the background florally notes. It's got a big effervescence explosion to it. It might have to do with carbonation, but it's got a very full body to it, which is nice. I mean, it's a lot more powerful and potent of an IPA than what you typically get with a lot of the citrus ones. So, I mean, I like it. It definitely has its place. It's exactly what they say it is. So kudos to them. I mean, it is described identical to what it tastes like, and that is not the case with a lot of craft beers. We would rate our beers between 1 and 5. Again, for what it is and how it's described, I'd give this at least a 4. Anything above a 3 for me is worth your money. Try it, buy it if you see it on the shelf. Um, Again, it's not for everybody, meaning that it's sweet, and it's because of the sugariness from the citrus. But at the same time, it's very well brewed, very well balanced, and the mouthfeel I really, really appreciate with a complex beer for this price point. So I hope that helps. If you try this, let us know. Leave some comments on our YouTube channel. We upload all the time. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. See you again real soon. Cheers.